Okay, summer 2020 is done, and thankfully it is done because it has been a crazy summer. I'm sure all of you had to figure out new things to do with COVID happening. It was no different for us in the clinic, having to figure out how to deal with this pandemic and see all our pets. And of course, we were doing outdoor appointments. But let me give you a quick tour of summer 2020. Okay, so many of you would think that all our job is playing with puppies and kittens. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. We had our share of puppies and kittens this year, but we also had a number of emergencies. There were bee stings, but Dr. Bruce found the stinger, and somebody thought it was a good idea to chase a porcupine. We also had a pyrethrin toxicity. This is from an over-the-counter pet store flea product. But the next day, she was feeling better. And after eating ibuprofen, Penny spent a night at Dr. Currat's home. Dr. Currat's Remy was not impressed, but the next day, Penny was feeling much better.
Oh, look at that little belly. Good stretch, Penny. Oh, I love you. You're my puppy friend. Oh, you're my puppy friend. You're laying right upside down.
Penny's having blood work today?
Yeah, she's gonna have blood work at 6 o'clock today.
Yes, she ate too much ibuprofen. She wasn't supposed to. She ate it.
Ibuprofen.
She ate it when you're not supposed to.
We were able to help a lot of our pets, but not every day was perfect. We have our great days with all our puppies and kittens, but then there's some days that are harder than others. And this is our poor little border collie that has a belly full of blood. Okay, so today's done. I'm gonna go out and go for a run because today was a very hard day. Today I had to say goodbye to 4 pets in one day, which was a lot. And the last case was really hard. Here's a 9-year-old border collie that came and collapsed, and turned out that it had a tumor in its liver that the dog was bleeding from. Thankfully, not all days are as tough as that one, and I get to start my next day with a kitten exam and deworming.
Hey, is everything a toy in a kitten's world? Huh? It's all about having fun.
Okay, so this year, Dr. Slander brought TCI to our hospital, and she was doing artificial inseminations on our dogs. What does that mean? More puppies.
Oh, you have to grow into that.
You've got to move. I'll grow into these sweeties.
We were doing C-sections. And of course, we've got our lumps and bumps and neuters and spays.
Hi, buddy. Did you get neutered? Hi. Hey, are you ready to go home? Where are your eyes? Della, were you here for your spay? What a good girl. You're just waking up. What a good girl. Hey.
And that brings us to the things that our dogs shouldn't eat. This summer we removed teddy bears and tea towels, socks, and then for my own Winston, we removed a cork. Sunday, and we've got a busy day in the clinic today, and we're starting off first thing in the morning scoping a dog to try and see if we can find out what the foreign body is on this dog. Ate something, we did a barium, and still shows a foreign body in the stomach.
Sweetheart. So this is our little bone eater. Hi, sweetie. Just there. Are you feeling way better? Are you ready to go home? Are you feeling way better? So this is our little bone eater, and luckily she is not going to need surgery today because with conservative therapy and being on IV fluids, just stay, honey. The bones moved from her small intestines into her.
So like the whole spine basically more or less?
Yeah. A little bit of arthritis right there.
So Dr. Bruce, she was super busy in dentistry this summer. We had rotten teeth and broken teeth, all needed to come out.
Look how cute he is.
Yeah, that's Munchkin.
Hi, Munchkin.
Hi, Munchkin. Munchkin's really sweet. He's like, I'm ready to go home.
Handsome. Hi. You're trying to get out of here?
It was a busy dental day because it looked.
With all our dentistries, we always do dental x-rays, and you may wonder why, and that's because 2/3 of a tooth is underneath the gum line, and you would have no idea what's going on underneath there just from looking at a mouth. We can find things like this tooth root abscess. Then we had this one cat who came in, teeth look great, just a little bit of tartar, but the dental x-rays, check it out. Can you see the big black space on the canine teeth? That's called dental pulpitis, and that tooth hurt. Here's a normal x-ray. And that tooth, it just shattered when we took it out because it was so thin, there was nothing remaining of that tooth.
With the stray kitties.
Well, I might be taking the gray one home. So we're going to be waiting on some blood work and some blood pressure results.
Okay.
And the black one, we're working on reuniting him with his mom.
We have a tattoo.
We have a tattoo. We have a microchip. We know he's neutered and last seen at Dolphin Vet in 2014.
For our little senior cat that we're doing our exam on, we're going to check the blood pressure first. We're keeping our little cat hidden in the kennel so that she can stay nice and calm and doesn't get stressed. What's our blood pressure so far?
First reading was 149 over 103.
Yeah, those are looking good.
And if there's any little fungal spores, put it on media. And we in 7 to, well, usually 14 days. Sometimes this stuff will change. It goes bright red if there's fungal spores.
Do you see what's in your ears? Look at those little guys.
Who's this?
This is Phoebe.
What's wrong with Phoebe?
Phoebe maybe got scratched in the eye.
Oh, ouch, Phoebe. That hurts.
Right at the edge there. Oh, yeah, we can see that.
So the black cat's owner came, the stray one?
Yes, the black cat's owner was reunited and they were able to come pick him up this weekend.
Were they?
came in for vomiting one day and we took an x-ray and we found a really big heart shadow. So we needed to find out was there a problem with this heart or not. And so we wanted to do an ultrasound on the heart. To do that, we had to build a cardiology table.
To design a cardiac table. So come on, cat treatment. Very prone to heart disease and they hide it. So we want to be able to ultrasound their heart, and a cardiac table is going to make that.
And I enlisted my husband to make us our first cardiology table. So we hope you enjoyed that little whirlwind tour of our summer. This was an unusual year with nobody coming into our hospital, so we wanted to share with you a little bit of what happens behind our exam room doors.